Well, what's up, folks? We had a little bit of a hiccup there. Sorry about that.
That was a major hiccup. I don't know what happened there.
Thank you for sticking around. We are, we're live on YouTube Live. So, see, I decorated just for you. Got the candy corn lights. It's Halloween, man. And here's AudioCraZ.
Good evening, everybody. Wow, just throw me right in there, huh? Here you go, sucker. Oh, we are there. We're alive. We're on the.
We're live.
I can see us there too. Wow. I am so sorry about that, everybody. We were fighting with it, fire with it. No matter what we did, I need another drink.
Yeah, right.
That was too much fun. I was literally scrambling over there, like, poor Beard. He was up and close and personal to my butt a little too long there. I'm just telling you right now. I was like over there, okay, this is going to work. These people are, I created a couple of new cuss words.
So we have guests.
We have guests.
The
couch
guests.
has population on it tonight. We have.
I am going to say hello. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
We have
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Maria.
Yes, Maria.
And
Maria and Tom.
RetroObsessed.
RetroObsessed.
Yes. Sorry. Gary, one more thing. Or go ahead and introduce them. We'll have to fix something else.
Uh-oh. Okay. This is, anyway, hi.
Oh, it's going to be a great show.
Oh, it's going to be a great show. Sorry, we should have done a lot better introductions to them because
That was horrible.
I'm usually better than this, but I'm so flustered and I'm noticing that I realized that I can't see anything on my monitor because we reset OBS and
That's the problem.
that's the
All
problem
right.
we're currently having. I was looking over this. It's like I couldn't tell that you were on them or who
Gotcha,
you were.
okay.
We
All
have a
right.
monitor here that I kind of keep an eye on everything with. And unfortunately, the monitor is locked on me, which, as many of you guys know, that's a kind of a scary thing.
Yes.
But it was like we're talking about them, and I'm looking at the screen, but it's like we're talking about them, but I'm just seeing me, and then I was like, oh, the preview isn't set up. So can you kind of get that so I can kind of see what's going on?
Let me
Either way, there's some sort of hiccup going on.
Yeah.
Oh, if we ain't
Physically
reckoning-
or through the computer.
Oh man, it's that's hilarious. So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful. Can we do this? Whatever.
See?
Can we start over in like 3 minutes?
No, because I've already restarted that stream so many times. We're just getting through this. We're not stopping at any point now. Thank you, Happy Juice.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Happy Juice.
Okay. Well, all right.
Have you been able to get that
I'm
up at the top?
file and yep.
No, not file. It's over.
I'm forgetting how to do this all of a sudden. Scene collection. No.
Nope, a little further over. It's like the second to the last
Tools.
tool. Is it tools or?
Deck link out. Yes, that's it.
Yes,
I got
there it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Device, right?
Yeah, very bottom one. Just hit start,
Okay.
and I should go blinky blink, and then
you
I
good?
should see. Yes, I see everything
There we go.
again.
Now he's happy again.
I can see the text that I haven't updated in probably a month. Thank you for reminding me. You know, that's the best part. Is I see it's like I just didn't do that either, and I didn't do that, and so yay! Welcome to another show.
It wouldn't be a Nerd Cave show episode if we didn't have
I
hiccups.
love your beard. Now I can see the beard. That's the thing. Now I can see when you transition. It's like I can see the beard. It looks like Mandy used you as a dustbuster.
Absolutely. Yes. You know, we were going to go with some green lights, but I thought it would just be kind of overkill.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, we've got to go all overboard. And I was like, I was a little
You
afraid.
never have too
so-
much stuff in the beard.
No. The beard is always collecting something, little critters, bad ideas.
Bad ideas, especially, yes.
Yeah. Oh, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are in the holiday spirit. As you can tell, we are. I am currently wearing my very majestic horn. This is daughter approved.
Absolutely.
So just warning you, no. And
Wouldn't happen if it wasn't daughter approved.
Yeah, it's the color of my soul.
What's the pink part?
No. Actually, what I've been thinking about doing is like painting, like getting some paint and just painting some gray streaks in it, so it'd be a little bit more accurate.
Okay.
But it's got the poofiness, and that's what I need. I'm pretty. I'm majestic. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, we'll call it majestic.
That's the story and sticking to it.
Oh man, so we got a lot to talk about tonight. Jeez. I'm trying to remember everything. I'm so brain farted. I apologize, everybody. There was a couple of things that came up. Like I already got all their stories together, but there was a couple of things that came up that I wanted to just kind of touch on. Let's see here. Oh yeah. You guys hear that HBO has canceled the Game of Thrones spinoff?
Already?
Yep.
Really?
That doesn't
I've heard
surprise
it.
me.
I just haven't
Yeah, I
read
caught
into
that
it yet.
news and that's gone. Which kind of sucks because I still need to watch Game of Thrones.
Well, you can
watched
watch
it?
the whole
and I have
thing
a
and
few
still
friends of
not
mine
miss
that are about ready
anything.
to lynch me because of that. No joke.
Yes.
They're
I
like,
haven't
you
watched
haven't.
it, so you're fine.
So yeah,
You haven't
see,
watched anything or any
No.
of them, or just very
I
little
think I
bit,
caught
or
one episode.
towards the end or towards the beginning?
I don't know.
Just somewhere on. Just random.
I caught an episode.
Okay, what was happening in the episode? Was there dragons or sex? Or dragons
Well, that's
and
the
sex?
The whole
Isn't that like every
the entire
episode?
Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
pretty much. That
That's like the
Dragons,
minimum
killing, and
requirements
sex,
for each
that's it.
episode.
that was the joke.
Yeah.
The joke of it.
But yeah, there's a couple other things. All right, let's get to the main thing of it. So, I was really happy to hear to read this. I'm really stoked about this.
He is excited. It was
Oh,
frightening
I
to
was.
see
I've been
him
talking to everybody
before
about this.
everyone got here.
So it seems that if you guys remember back in what was it, 2011? Yeah,
That's- yep.
2011. EA Games stopped releasing games on Steam. Back in 2011. And the first game they started doing that for their Origin store launcher, which I've never bought a game on. I've downloaded it, and I have Apex Legends. That's it.
Yeah, it's the one game I have on from Origin.
Yeah, it's like
It's
I don't know anybody's actually paid for a game on it. Or they bought they had the Origin store and launcher, and the first game they released was I'm trying to remember what was the game they launched. I think it was a Star Wars game. I think it was what was it, Battlefront? I can't remember. Anyway, as of today, I know that they dropped the news today. They've been posting things on Twitter, on Facebook. EA and Steam have made up. Yes, they are back together again in their happiness. Oh, happy days are ahead because now we're going to have the EA titles. Apex Legends is going to be coming to Steam.
I was going to
Nice.
ask, what are they doing with Apex Legends?
They
Because
are
I know
coming.
that's still a pretty
It's supposed to be
popular-
coming to Steam. I think they're going to be doing things in a rollout, but what I'm curious about is Apex? Are you going to be able to transfer your character and your stats from like Apex
because
Legends
it's linked
over to
into
Steam?
Origin. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm worried about is you'll have to start off. Which actually, Apex Legends, it's not that big of a deal. I may lose a couple of skins, but it's not going to bother me much. I don't see that big of a deal. But the cool thing is they did know whenever they're part of their big launch is what title they're bringing to Steam. And we have an image here of what they posted on their website. Actually, this was the website. EA and Steam and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Nice.
That is coming to Steam. So, we should transition. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, there's some people that are kind of talking about it. Star Wars Fallen Jedi is coming to Steam.
Very cool.
It is being made by Respawn Entertainment, which is the company that made Apex Legends.
Oh, okay.
So, as far as I'm concerned, they're in good hands.
Yeah.
They had posted, it goes at the core, EA's announcement goes, at the core, we are game makers, and our aspiration is to connect as many people as we can to the great games that we build and make frictionless as possible for them to do that. This was by Mac Blank. He's the senior VP of EA. So when more players are playing more games and more platforms, frankly, we want to be where the players are. And that's where they're talking about with Steam.
We want to be with it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's that?
I was singing a tune singing those words to another tune.
You were singing Spice Girls,
So
weren't you?
the other cool thing is
Maybe.
they said. Let's see here. EA is going to treat the two platforms as independent things. So you will be able to get. There is going to be the the EA.
Oh.
The EA All Access. Okay, if you have EA Access on Origin, it's not going to work with Steam.
Yeah.
But they are going to be releasing the EA All Access on Steam as well. So you will be able to do that on Steam, which is actually kind of cool.
Okay. Once you get all your Apex transferred over to Steam, you can get rid of Origin and have one less thing on your computer.
Exactly.
Well,
but
no,
the other games,
it says you can't transfer anything.
Oh, really?
they say that now.
Well, yeah, they say that right
They
now.
probably don't
but,
have
you
to.
know.
I'm being hopeful that they are.
Right.
But the games they are going to be releasing from its catalog are going to, so far, what they announced: The Sims 4, Unraveled 2, Apex Legends, FIFA 20, and Battlefield 5.
Ooh, okay.
So that's a couple of really good titles coming over to Steam. Let's see here. There won't be any way to but you won't if you've already purchased it on Origin, you won't be able to get it on. You won't be able the purchase of it won't transfer over.
Right.
As for stats, but Apex Legends is a free game, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, it's not going to be. Let me see here. There was another stuff. He goes. Yeah, EA Access on Steam is not the same as Origin Access. I would anticipate that the catalog of games you'll see will be more akin to what you see on EA Access on Xbox or PlayStation. To put that in perspective, EA Access on Xbox One has just under 80 games, while the PS4 has roughly half that, compared to the 235 Origin Access or 247 Origin Access Premier titles available on the PC. Pricing will be the same. For EA Access on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which is $5, $4.99, or $29.99 annually. Yeah, they're still trying to figure out what's going to be available on the Steam's EA All Access. So let's see here. Oh, it was Crysis 2. That was the game in 2011. Crysis 2 was the game that they released on Origin. That was their this is the big title we want, and this is what's going to be our pull. They didn't say what would change. They said it's a new way of working with Valve. I kind of like it because we've got too many launchers as far as I'm concerned. I'm not happy with the crazy amount of launchers that are out there, and every company is thinking they can release a launcher. It's kind of like all those companies doing their own streaming TV. I think it's getting a little absurd. Yeah. It's getting a little, but Disney Plus I am looking at. Yes. But
we all are.
So yeah, EA Games is returning to Steam. They're making up. It's been what was 2011 to 2000. So that's
been 8
years.
8 years,
Yeah, 8 years is a good time. They had their little spat.
Time to make
up.
Yes.
Yeah. They're hugging and kissing again slightly. They're being cordial for the kids.
Right.
They've got
all
all
about
their,
the kids.
They've got
kids.
the game babies, so they got
The game babies.
the game babies. My games are my babies.
I'm not arguing with you.
Never
They
argue with
almost
audio.
they don't cost nearly as much, but they still do cost quite a bit. So, yes. So I'm really ecstatic about that. Yeah, that's going to be nice though. Like I say, I'm really looking at, and the only games I can possibly think of were all just free games. I've never purchased a game on the Origin store, and the only reason I had it installed was for Apex Legends.
Yep.
And I really haven't played that much because there's been so many other games lately that.
Yeah, my daughter is huge on Apex Legends. She loves
All
that
right,
game.
this was another thing. Oh, yeah, there's another one I got to talk about. All right, I'm done with this.
Oh, right on the back.
It came back. Okay, I got to talk this. Have you played The Outer Worlds?
No.
Oh,
I've seen lots of
jeez.
videos about it at streams.
Oh,
it looks
jeez,
amazing.
it is amazing game. Well, I mean, have you ever played like the original Fallout? Or
Yeah, the original
like,
Fallout,
Okay.
yes.
If anybody hasn't played The Outer Worlds, the best way to describe it is how to make a game opposite to what Bethesda does.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
It's got a few minor bugs to it, but for the most part, it is fairly well polished.
Nice.
And it is pretty well put together. I've only been into it for an hour, and I have just been wide-eyed. And for those that want to get it, I can tell you a neat little trick to getting it for $1 on the PC.
Just send that information my way.
Go open up. For those of you who have Windows 10, Microsoft is still currently, I don't know how long, maybe for the next couple of months, the Microsoft Game Pass on Windows 10. Open up the Microsoft Store,
Okay.
and in games, you'll see it there. Currently, the beta is $1 a month. The Outer Worlds is one of those games that you get as part of that service.
Got you. Okay.
So right now, if you pay for $1,
Right.
you're going to get the Outer Worlds. That's how I'm playing it.
Nice.
I'll be live streaming whenever I get some free friggin' time.
That's
Never.
Audio Crazy right there, folks. He's looking out for your
Yes.
pocketbook and trying to help you
I am still gonna buy
improve
it.
your gaming experience.
I love that
For as
game
little
so
money as
much.
possible.
So far, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But I'm just going to tell you this. I like the game
Don't
so
you guys
much.
just love him, though?
Yes.
I'm going to keep playing it on the All Access until it comes out on Steam, and then I'm going to pay full price for it on Steam.
There you go.
Mostly
Nice.
because I want to pay full price for it, but if Microsoft's going to give it to me for $1,
Is it only
I'd buy
on
that for $1.
PC, Xbox right now, or is, do you know if it's on PlayStation?
no, it's
or-
on all platforms.
all platforms.
PS4, Xbox, and PC. I know for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, but anybody that wanted to get the Outer Worlds and you're running Windows 10, you just want to check it out. $1 gets you Outer Worlds, and you'll be happy.
I'd buy
promise.
that.
I was just gonna say that.
The horn doesn't lie.
Never.
It
And I
kinda
didn't finish that
fabricates
statement
things at
for,
times, but it
you know,
doesn't
legal
lie.
purposes.
Happy juice.
Happy juice makes us happy. The juice that makes
All
Munoz
right.
happy.
So I think it's candy challenge time.
It is.
Candy challenge! Those guys don't know. Every week we do a candy challenge. Someone gives us a candy and challenges us to eat it. And this one, I don't think is going to be much of a challenge, but it's
No.
still kind of cool.
It's very
This,
cool. looking,
this
yeah.
challenge
This-
was brought to us by the one and only Retro Obsessed. Our very
Retro
own.
Obsessed, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Retro Obsessed brought us. These are.
Have you tried
these are
these
really
yet,
cool.
Retro?
I gotta give you these.
I've been smelling them though. They smell
really
amazing.
good. Yeah, they do.
And they're made right here in California. So
Nice.
Yeah. These are Harry Potter gummies, but here's the thing. These are made by Jelly Belly, so
they're already gonna be good.
this is not going to be much of a challenge. I know I'm going to
Not
enjoy
unless
these.
they're a bean boozled slug.
Oh,
These,
dude.
these are slugs
I won't.
from
No,
the
I won't do this
forbidden-
again. I'm done. So, we have pear, sour cherry, tangerine, watermelon,
I'm
and
holding
banana.
tangerine.
Wow, that's a good mix of flavors.
That is good mix, yeah.
I'm
That
trying
is like-
tangerine.
At least it's a really unique bunch of flavors. Oh, I got to do the. Did you post a link?
I will.
I don't have any of the.
I got
We'll
it.
post a link. Due to the technical difficulties, I had the stuff in the show notes. All right, so this one's the yellow one. Match the color. Match the slug with the color.
Wow, they're really
Is that
good.
really a slug? That is kind of. It almost
Right.
looks like a submarine.
I'm trying the pear now. The tangerine was good.
All right.
Almost looks like a crocodile. It's half its body out of the water.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's not as gummy as I. It's,
Not as gummy as I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
those are good though.
Yep.
I got a lot of green ones. Like half my bag is green. They really wanted me to have watermelon.
Like they knew.
Sour cherry time. I'm trying this one.
All right. Yeah, I want to try the sour cherry because that sounded really good.
They're all very good so far.
They're not like that really chewy
Yeah,
gummy.
exactly.
They're that little bit more dense. Yeah, they're like a
The
soft
texture
chew.
almost reminds you of like a little bit of circus peanuts.
Yeah,
flavor.
it does. Mm-hmm. A little denser than that
Right.
circus
Ooh.
peanuts, though. But yeah,
The banana one.
Banana one was good.
I
Sour
just
cherry,
tried
yeah.
the banana one. Yeah, that's pretty
Banana
good.
one's good. Tangerine is good.
You're really good.
Not bad.
They are.
All right, now I'm trying the watermelon one.
I want the pear.
The pear's good.
The pear one's really good.
All right, here's the pear. I really should rinse my mouth out. Happy juice.
Nothing cleanses the palate like Happy Juice.
Nothing. All right, pear's okay.
Pear threw it a little off.
All right. Tangerine should be good. That's kind of like a standard.
Really good. I like the flavor
I
of
like
these
the
a lot.
tangerine.
They're very good.
Yeah, like I said, not much of a challenge this week, but
Yeah.
we appreciate people bringing challenges that are slightly easier than others.
That you can stand, yeah.
Oh man. Some of the challenges we've been getting have been quite the taste bud murderers. Not good.
I like those. They're very good.
Very good.
Oh, these are good. I got a lot of watermelon. All right, I'll save some for later. Those are quite good. So yeah, Harry Potter. If you guys haven't tried them, they're actually pretty good. Now did you get these locally or did you buy them online?
Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. So we did post the Amazon link, and those guys
Yes.
don't know. Yes, the Amazon links. If you do purchase stuff from Amazon from the links, it does help us out. We greatly appreciate it. It has been going a long way to help upgrade. You'll see some of the videos and stuff I do. It's helping us along. Also helps me do other projects with other people. So we thank you for helping us, and we love you guys dearly.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll be here the rest of the time eating these. So I'm gonna save those for.
Don't mind us.
All right. I got to stop.
30 minutes of chewing.
Oh, that's good.
Very good. Thank you, Retro.
Got it.
Thank you.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get them out of my teeth, but flavor morsels stuck between my teeth. Nom, nom, nom. All right. Many of you guys saw it. Many of you guys who didn't see it. I'm really, really sorry. It's here on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen it. I think a couple of you guys have not seen it. The new trailer for The Mandalorian.
No.
Oh, that's good stuff. It's real good stuff.
I
So-
haven't seen the trailer. I have to admit, I can't wait. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, you've been reading on it though, and some of the
Yeah, a little
information. Now, here's the thing, though. If anybody's in the chat can let us know and talk to us, who is like? I was under the impression that the Mandalorian was going to be Boba, but that's not the case. Somebody says that's not the case because this is a Mandalorian after the fall of the Empire, before the rise of the New Order. So that's in between that time. It's in that timeline, which is great. And the shots they're showing look great. It does. There's a lot of people saying it's giving you a lot of more nostalgic Star Wars feel to it.
Nice.
I did not see a single lens flare, and I'm happy for that.
Excellent. No, Michael Bay's not anywhere near this project.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So those of you guys don't know, Mandalorian is going to be I think it's a weekly show on. Basically, it's going to be a Star Wars series coming on Disney Plus. It is actually one of the premiere shows that are coming. This show plus all of the Marvel movies have pretty much solidified the fact that I have to buy this service. I'm probably going to get a year subscription because I'm getting my daughter a laptop. My son's got his tablet, and if I don't have Disney Plus on theirs, they may hurt me.
They may.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But so if you guys don't understand what Disney Plus is, like I said, this is a major title that's going to be doing it. They're going to be launching with it. It is going to be including classics, Disney classics from 1937 to present.
Nice.
That's
Like
nice.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Moana. There's going to be DuckTales, Lizzie McGuire's, Aladdin, like a lot of great stuff. The Marvel movies are going to be on it, all of them, from what I understand.
Yeah, because they're
Captain
pulling,
Marvel, Avengers.
Yeah,
we're
they're-
going to have Rise of Skywalker on there. We're going to have Frozen 2 is going to be on there.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Very
wow.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't know how many people have subscribed for it, but yeah. From what we know from the storyline, for those guys don't know, And if anybody can correct any of this, just let me know, please.
Yeah, I've got it. You want me to read it, or you want to take it over?
No, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you read it.
It's just a short blurb what we have about the storyline, but it's set
another slug.
after the stories of Jango and Boba Fett. Another warrior emerges in the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. We follow the travails of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, far from the authority of the New Republic. So that could be interesting. And I think if that's the case, and this is not focusing on Jango or Boba, which, I mean, Boba Fett
Well, it's going to be a Mandalorian.
Yeah,
But I was always under the impression that Jango was the last of the Mandalorians.
Maybe he was, or maybe they thought he was. Maybe he thought he was.
Jango was the last of the Mandalorians. Then he allowed the Republic or the Empire to use his DNA to make all the clones. Mm-hmm. And part of his agreement to do that was he got one of them, which was
unaltered.
Boba, and he raised him as his son.
Yeah. If I remember the story correctly, and anyone that knows better than me, please correct me, but the clones were all modified, as it were, so that they would be more subservient.
Except for his.
Except for the one, his
except
payment.
for Boba.
Yeah, he wanted him completely unaltered so that he could raise him as his son. I guess. It's a little... Okay.
Yeah. And actually, there's another storyline, I don't know if you guys saw it, that... Well, I don't want to get into it, because that's diverting from The Mandalorian. So I'm just curious who's the Mandalorian. I know who's playing him. I know the actors are playing him. We got... I love Kyle Payek is a Jawa. Anyway, so... We have...
Pedro Pascal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pedro Pascal is going to be the Mandalorian. Giancarlo Esposito is going to be Moff Gideon. Let's see here. Here's what I love the most. This is the best. This is one of the things I love. IG-11. Guess who's playing him? Which is, I'm assuming is just the voice, but Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He also played. Yeah. He's a great comedian too. He's not only a great director, but he's also a great comedian. So he's going to be in there. Grief Karga is going to be being played by Carl Weathers. There's a bunch of people that have not been
announced yet.
Yeah, have been announced yet. Currently, from the best I can understand, there's going to be 8 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Writing is done by John Favreau. So the other cool thing is they got different directors. It's much like most other series, they got different directors for different shows. So that's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good show.
It really is.
They're trying to do the space western
just
thing
from all
again.
the shots. I'm hoping the shots aren't blowing everything out and saying, "Hey, that's it." But I do think it's going to be a good show. And it looks really interesting. I'm just curious how far after the fall of the New Order and how many it's going to be. Like I say, if anybody has any comments or stuff, just let us know.
Well, it's before the New Order, after the fall of the Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. I don't know exactly how much time was supposed to have spanned between.
I really don't know. I am looking forward to it, though. I try to do some... The problem is there's so much you got to dig into for this.
Yeah.
And I tried doing some digging on trying to find this stuff out, and it was just like... It was just like falling into a sea of information. Mm-hmm. Because, once you get some of the Star Wars diehards going, they'll write their own novels. It's absolutely impressive. So... I roughly dug through some Reddits and stuff, and I couldn't get any some hard information. But I don't know if there is much of an information after this. See, I wasn't aware that Boba and Jango were still alive. So
Well, I don't see how they could be. Django died. I can't remember which episode it was.
but from everything I learned, Django was the last of the Mandalorians, and he wasn't even actually. He was adopted Mandalorian. Like he wasn't
I don't know.
a Mandalorian of birth. He got adopted by one of them, brought in, trained with them, raised by them. So he effectively became a Mandalorian, and then he wound up after they got wiped out because they started becoming, when their race kind of got wiped out, they became guns for hire essentially. From what I understand, I may be wrong about that, and they eventually got wiped out, and Django was the only one left. So he was the last, and that's why whenever they wanted to make clone troopers, they wanted a Mandalorian. Because that was like the DNA we wanted for, which what I find funny is they altered them. They couldn't hit anything. Don't mess with the recipe is all I'm saying.
I don't know. What do you think, Retro, Maria? You guys?
Sounds pretty good though, actually.
You know what? Don't ask me nothing about Star Wars.
Yeah,
Because
you're not that big of a
I'm
star.
barely learning.
Okay.
I love
already
watching
caught
it.
up.
It's just hard for me to follow it, but
Yeah.
I love watching it.
We'll
though,
get you
yeah.
caught up.
Right.
Yeah.
The movies are great to
Sorry.
watch as far as the storyline goes.
Right.
The backstory.
I've
Yeah.
been watching Star. We got a bunch in there. We can get you caught up. There you go.
Yes, I need to be caught up
Yeah.
because
I need to watch them again. It's been probably a year or two since I've watched a Star Wars movie, so I'm
It's
about
been
due
longer
to.
than
Yeah, it's
that
been a
for
few
me.
years, yeah.
So yeah.
And the problem is I like the original ones. Like, as soon as we got to 1, 2, and 3, I was just like, do we have to?
There was a lot of people like that.
Well, it was the whole George Lucas talking about what's his name. I've already tried to wipe him from my head, or maybe it's the Happy Juice.
Probably.
Happy Juice can help with that.
Jar Jar.
Ah,
And if you guys remember, George Lucas was like, people are either going to love him or hate him. Because it's just like, most people hated him.
I thought Jar Jar was hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have been the character. I don't think his character
He was too
should have been
slapstick comedy.
put, in the position that he was.
Yeah, he was.
I mean,
he was just too slapstick.
I can see how he was the perfect patsy, if you will. You know what I mean? Get this guy in there and
I think
usurp it from there.
I think what they wanted to do was make him more of a staple, so they made his attributes more over the top, and some people loved it, some people hated it, and there was like no middle ground. It was just like they either fully hated him or fully loved him. So
Jar Jar Binks just kind of seems more like the simple Jack of the Star Wars universe.
yeah, and they kind of
familiar?
tied him back in with some of the other movies, but I think it's kind of good that he kind of disappeared. So.
Yeah.
Because he became like in some of the other movies, and especially the remakes, they kind of put him back in, but it was like in the background. It's like we could see him, we just don't want to hear him talk.
It's like you're there, say a few things, and go away.
Well, he wasn't it. He's in the background. See, he's there, but you can't hear them, so it's safe.
It's safe. Just when you thought it was
All
safe.
right, I think it's time we move on. We're having fun here. I like
We
this. Where are we
are.
at on time? I know we were like 10 minutes late.
We're still at we got 17 minutes.
Oh, okay. So we need to move right along. So tonight's Cave Jam. You guys have already been looking at it. Isn't it pretty? Tonight's Cave Jam. This is the one I'm wearing. This is, like I said, this is daughter approved. It's a $10 DDazzling. I really think their name could have been worked on a little bit better, but DDazzling unicorn headband, and it is a headband. It comes right off. It is like, for me, it was instant costume, and I'm not going to be able to get this back on straight, am I?
Nope.
Good enough. I am majestic. That's all I'm going to say. I did get the black one. I wanted what I was originally looking for one. They have one that's just pure black with no pink or anything in it, but it wasn't going to be here in time, so I got this one. But my daughter loves these things. I bought her a few of them, and she's not really into pink or anything, but unicorns are cool. So the black dark, what do we call this? The unicorn that doesn't care look is going
yeah.
great. Yeah. So yeah. This is, like I said, they're $10, and
It's not bad.
Can't beat that.
it fits toddler. Okay, I am not imagining a toddler wearing this. I'm just saying that right
toddler?
now.
Yeah,
This is going to
that's-
go on a
Yeah,
toddler's
no.
head and fall off the toddler's
Yes.
head.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, it fits. It's not. If it would fit a toddler, it would have been like crushing my skull.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not. It's actually just about right.
Your veins would be popping out of your forehead by now.
Or it'd be
More.
like you trying to put it on and it'd shoot off like a rubber band.
Bing.
Worry about spearing somebody, but with my horn of happiness here.
That'd be hilarious, though. I'm just
So,
saying.
yeah.
Ooh,
It
can I
matches
borrow
your
that?
soul.
So if anybody was curious
For
of where I got this, there you go. This is my Halloween costume. Yes. This is my Halloween costume. This is what I'm going with. You will see me out and about. This is, as I
So-
stated, daughter approved.
You're the EVGA unicorn?
Ooh, I like
There you
that.
go.
I like that.
Good one, yeah.
I mostly had to go to my well, I love my EVGA shirt. I really do. I love EVGA. They don't sponsor us whatsoever. I wear this shirt because I like it, and I'm a big EVGA fan. But it did go well with my horn,
It
and
matches.
mostly because I ate breakfast and got a spot on my shirt because I was eating in the car like I shouldn't have. But I was trying to eat and get to work at the same time because my planning is perfection. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, go with that.
Oh, you need to post a link to it.
Sorry about that, folks.
That's okay.
We were talking about it.
We were talking about it.
We were all enjoying it.
Yep.
So, yep, $10. Let's see here. And it is handmade. But here's the thing, though. This thing does not. If anybody's curious, a lot of people. I bought one of these before for my daughter, and this thing is still held together pretty well. It is like.
Some
I
of
have
them,
been
you
trying
pull the ear and
to.
it comes right off. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does not. It's actually really well made. I was fairly impressed with these. The nice thing is these are just simply tied on, so you can actually pull these off. I was instructed by my daughter not to, and I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
So I will wear my majestic horn with pride.
Majestic horn.
I am majestic.
Majestic AF.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to put it back on right, and it's trying to fall off. There we go.
Majestic.
Stick it
I'm going
back
to
on
call
there.
you Your
So,
Majesty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Link is on Amazon. Clicky, clicky, enjoy. And,
The link is up.
Yep.
Click it.
And yeah, this is a real quick, easy thing to get dressed up with, and $10 on Amazon. Can't go wrong.
Nope.
We'll resume our normal Cave Gems following week, but there you go. Enjoy. So I think we need to get down to the last little bit of it, and this was kind of an interesting. Did you hear? You heard about it? The big news that Shroud has moved over to Mixer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's quite a bit to talk about it. One, he has moved over. He still to this day has not kind of recovered all of his followers. I do expect him he will, because you got people look at, well, he doesn't have half the followers. Yeah, but when he originally started, he probably didn't even have quarter of the followers.
Exactly. Yes.
He's going to get going. Mixer is also a new platform. It is owned by Microsoft. That's why they are throwing money around to try to make.
They have the money to throw
Yeah,
around.
they have the money to really try to boost their numbers. There is one thing that's hurting them right now, and I have streamed on Mixer quite a bit lately, and maybe that's what they're doing. This is the third person they've pulled over, and from what I can find. From what I've been able to find in the rumors and stuff like that is he was signed to a 5-year deal. I believe Ninja was a 3-year.
I think I read it was 3-year for Ninja.
Shroud, from what I can understand, was a 5-year deal. And this is really interesting. Most of the thing is when Shroud went, when Ninja went, he kind of went, hey, I'm going to be moving here in a few days.
Right.
With Shroud, he just went, I'm streaming here tonight.
And that's
New
that.
same Shroud, new home. It's literally posted.
Right.
And that
Instant,
night he was
yep.
streaming on Mixer.
Yep.
It was just like, flip the switch, I'm there.
Probably why they're more mad, a little bit upset about, I would imagine.
Actually, believe it or not, here's the difference. If you look on Twitch, now there was a bit of a falling out when Ninja went, but there's a little bit more history. When Ninja switched over, Twitch kind of removed some of his information and removed some of his videos, which was interesting. With Shroud, they actually posted a video of basically a couple of clips from over the years. Like a part of the clip had like when he first decided to go full-time streaming.
Okay.
He goes, we're going to see how this goes. It was a thanks for all the memories kind of video.
Huh.
Gotcha.
So when Shroud left, it was kind of they kind of tried to do it on a positive note, but then again, that's also Shroud. He's a very positive kind of good guy.
Right.
I mean, his main thing's
kind of
battle
thing.
royale games. He loves it. He plays a lot of. I think he plays I don't know if he's still playing. If he was playing CS:GO, but battle royale games are the games he plays. He had over 40,000. I've got the numbers here. Almost lost my notes. Let's see
Don't
here.
throw that one yet.
Yeah, as of this morning, and let me pull up these notes, my numbers here. As of this morning, Shroud he was playing World of Warcraft, which was funny. He had 7. I'm trying to find the numbers. Views. I do apologize. My stuff is really hard to read right now. He had over 365 million views on Twitch. He had 3,204,000 on Mixer. But then again, he was on Twitch a lot longer, and it's taken a while. And one of the problems...
It's not just instant, I mean...
No, it's not. But the other things people don't understand is, like, he doesn't have nearly the numbers. Well, no. One of the problems that Mixer has is when they pulled Ninja over, and the second person, I can't remember who it is, and now that they pulled Shroud over, they've pulled some top-tier people. So there's a bunch of people that have migrated over to stream on Mixer, but there hasn't been a whole lot of viewers move over.
Right.
Mixer,
Bots.
that is the whole reason they're doing this. Mixer is pulling people over to, well, not bots. Oh. And that's another thing I'm going to get into here in a minute. But when it comes to viewership, Mixer still has quite a bit lower number. It is growing.
It's a lot newer too, right?
No. Mixer's been around for at least 3 to 4 years.
Before?
Microsoft bought it like 3 or 4 years ago.
Gotcha. Oh, they were.
And it was
under a different name beforehand, huh?
Yeah. It was under a different name. The Microsoft bought it, renamed it as Mixer. I think it was original focus was Xbox streaming, but they've kind of Microsoft. No, we need to kind of do everybody. We need we want to kind of build our own Twitch. Is essentially what they wanted to do. They wanted to do their own live streaming like YouTube and Twitch. So, they're still developing and they're still building. I have gone on there. Here's the funny thing is I can get a lot more people watching my stream whenever I'm actually on, which is sporadically. But I can actually get people to come in and check it out for a few minutes and then leave. Whereas with Mixer, I don't think I ever had anybody pop by. And it's just that
I think I stopped in that one day to see how
Exactly.
it was looking on my cell phone service, but yeah.
But then you hopped out, and
Right.
that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are just kind of hopping in and leaving. I've actually followed a few people on Mixer, and I check in once in a while and see how people are doing. But it's just one of those deals where, I know there's a ton of console people on there because it's really easy to get Xboxes on it because that's integrated directly in.
Integrated, yeah.
But like the hard part is PS4 is more integrated with Twitch than it is Mixer.
Right.
And the getting it set up. Now, we'll say this. Technically, I love Mixer. On the technical side of things, I love Mixer. I love the higher bit rate. I love the video quality. The FTL tech that Mixer has is better than Twitch. Or Twitch. Like, their video streaming backend on Mixer is better. But there is functionalities that Twitch has just developed more, has just put more time into that just works better. The one thing, and if anybody's checking the news, and one of the things that Twitch is working on is bot views. And it's very, very common for there to be bot farms. And what they do is they kind of get away with it because of how they set it up. And Twitch is now trying to combat it. And there's a bunch of people that are losing views because Twitch is kind of catching on and it's pissing people off. But you know what? Those aren't real views. The reason being is, first and foremost, I'll explain this much. If you have a computer that's just generating you more views, but it's not an actual person, that really doesn't help Twitch out, because if advertisers find out that 3/4 or half or a quarter of the viewers are not even actual people watching, that devalues
Right.
Exactly.
Twitch as a platform for advertising. It does. It devalues it.
Because they know they're not advertising for real people. It's
Exactly. And there's a bunch of people. I've seen people that'll do it. They'll have, all of a sudden they'll cook off. They'll have two people talking, but we're showing 30 to 40 views, people viewing. And it's people botting. And it's not just that. One person will have several bots watching their channel, and they will host that other person. There's bot hosting. It's actually a pretty in-depth thing. So Twitch is combating that, where with Mixer, they've kind of gotten away with it because they've kind of fixed it because you have to have an account. I think it's the way it is. I think you have to have an account to watch.
Right.
And I think that's the one thing that's kind of hurting them with views, but their views are accurate.
right. Real time, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's that. The other thing, and what you were talking about, what was it we were talking about?
The bots?
Well,
Well,
the bots.
we just
There was
talked about- yeah.
there was something else. There was something else I was gonna bring up about it. The other thing is, and this has been everybody has talked about, because Twitch is so easy to create bots and create fake accounts for. There are so many negative people on there, and that's the one thing. But what they understand is they know that there's a lot of negative people because it's a popular site. Popular sites bring in the trolls.
Right.
That's just that's just the
Unfortunately.
That's how
downside.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Real bored little boys in the basement. That's what I'm gonna call them.
Mommy's basement.
Exactly. So Mixer doesn't quite have that yet, but as they get popular, they're going to have to find more tools to combat that. Now, that being said, Mixer has a bunch of really cool tools on the back end where there are filters for language. There are filters for harassment. There are there's individual filter settings, and you can kind of tweak them a little bit. It's really nice. They've got a bit more to help control the comments and control the viewership that they've kind of built into Mixer, whereas Twitch is now playing catch up on that. I think they've kind of just like not cared, and
Until
now all of a
recently,
sudden
yeah.
like they're seeing it as they need to address this, which is good. I think fixing the view botters, I think that's a very good thing. There's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be upset because I know a few people that have gotten partnership with very few people talking in their chats, and it's mostly because they're doing view bots is essentially what it is.
And they buy the view bots? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
They buy
yeah.
the view bots.
Yeah, there's people with computer farms that do this. And what they'll do is I've seen people where all of a sudden there's like 6 or 7 of us talking. All of a sudden they've got, and it's not even them. It's really hard to check because these guys are getting smarter about it. But what they'll do is they go into various channels, but they're all scripted. So they've got remote control of all these systems, and they're telling multiple systems to go in and start following this channel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they'll watch for about an hour or two and then disappear, and they'll go to another channel. And I know one of the streamers I really like, for a while, he was doing like 50, 60 views over a weekend because those bots were all watching him for a few days. And then all of a sudden they disappeared. And now he's back down to 18 to 20 views
Okay.
per stream.
The bots aren't technically considered followers, right? They're just viewers. So his
If they
viewer
make, they
count
can
is
be,
different.
if they can be. The problem is most of them don't communicate. What they're doing is, and one of the things they noticed is view bots don't enter into the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they're doing is a viewer doesn't count. Somebody who's watching doesn't count towards a view. This is one thing they're trying to implement. There's being a bunch of kickback on it. I think it's a good thing. That what they're wanting to do is if a person watches watches it, that's one thing, but they're not considered a view until they actually talk in chat.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I like that.
How it should,
yeah,
yeah,
no, and
that's
it
how-
makes sense because
I like
at least
that.
acknowledge.
the problem is I know a few people, and one of the guys that I watch, H Tombs, great guy. I love watching his streams from time to time, and he is one of those guys that'll tell me, "Oh yeah, I was watching your stream yesterday." I was like, "Dude, why didn't you comment?"
Right. Just,
He's got to, and that's one of the things is if they need to have it where it's not just cut and dry. They need to go if he's an established. If they stream, automatically they're counted as a view.
Right.
I think that should be in place because he does stream. It is well known that he is an actual account, so he should always count. There shouldn't be, he doesn't chat, so he's not considered a view. No, some people just want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people like that. They don't want to comment. They don't want to they just want to sit down, enjoy, and watch. So there's that. Where are we at on time?
We are 1 minute over.
1 minute.
Oh, we're still good. Remember,
Yeah,
we
we're
started
good.
10 minutes late.
Start a little over.
Yep. I'm just saying.
So, but getting
Audio
back
had
to this,
difficulties.
let me see here. I've got some.
Difficulties.
I got viewership comparisons, and oh geez, it did not print right. I had this beautiful page with charts and bars. I mean, they were pretty, and they have cut off everything, and I'm a little upset.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was finding it a little difficult to read that.
But needless to say that when Ninja and Shroud have moved over, they are the #1 streamers on
Right.
Mixer. So have they done what Mixer wants? Oh yeah,
Definitely.
oh yeah.
They got
Is
their
Mixer
money's worth
getting
so
their
far,
money
I'm sure.
worth?
Yeah.
Yes, because it has brought a lot of attention and a lot of interest into Mixer. And I'm going to say this: Twitter needs, or not Twitter, Twitch.
Twitch.
Those names are too close.
Twitch,
Very
Twitter,
close, yeah.
Mixer.
Brain mushes them. He mushes.
Too much happy juice.
I need
Or not enough.
perish the thought.
Right.
That was rude.
That was rude.
Could never have too much happy juice. Well, okay, no. When I'm collapsing on the floor, then I've had
Then you've had.
Almost enough.
enough. Anyway, but yeah, no, they like I said, I love the back end. Like Mixer supports 10,000 kilobit upload rate. I was streaming with higher bitrate audio. It was beautiful. I loved it. And then I go back to Twitch, which has a ton more people, but there's
For
just
now.
a ton more people, but you've got lower settings. And the thing is it's hard. Microsoft's the bigger company, and when they decide to do something, they're throwing millions at it. Twitch really built themselves up, and now it's owned by Amazon. I really think Amazon needs to get off their lazy butts, invest more money into it, or they're going to take a serious beating by Mixer.
Amazon owns Twitch now?
Huh?
Amazon owns Twitch? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they have owned it for a
okay.
long. Why do you think Amazon Prime works with Twitch?
Never noticed that.
Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah. Amazon owns Twitch. Microsoft owns Mixer, and YouTube has YouTube Live.
Yeah.
And then, well, there's Facebook, but let's not talk about that
Yeah.
because that's not
We
live
don't
streaming.
talk about Facebook.
It's that's
Face
live
what
streaming.
now?
Yeah, no, let's not talk about. Yeah.
Facebook's going to be the next MySpace. Who?
Yeah.
Face who?
Yeah, really.
Face what?
So, all right. Let's see here.
Any comments?
Nathan's goes, Amazon owes us all.
This is
yeah,
true.
really. Well, here's the thing. Everybody talks bad about Amazon, but I think the smartest thing they did was do the Amazon servers, the Amazon, which Twitch works well with. They've got servers everywhere. Might as well throw Twitch everywhere. That's how Twitch has gotten so good.
Right.
I just think from the technical aspects, they've kind of rode that wave of we're doing good. But from what I understand, they're really starting to work. They really need to look at how Mixer's doing their FTL. Like I said, I was thoroughly impressed of how well Microsoft FTL streaming tech works. And out of OBS, it was just like click, click. You mean I get to do this now? Ha!
Instant? What?
Did it get, well, yeah. It's like all the technical information. It's like I was so excited whenever I got to do like a 7,000 kilobit upload rate. 192,
really nice
yeah, 192K on the audio. I was like, I get to up my audio quality. They don't ever write anywhere. I just started dabbling with it. I'm going to try crank it all the way up to 320 on Mixer and see what happens. Because there's some people who do music on Mixer. There's some amazing artists on Twitter or on Twitch. That's going to drive me nuts. Yep. I need more.
Twitter.
But I really think that technical side, Mixer's got Twitch beat. FTL is superior to what Twitch is offering. Hands down. Now, if you're wanting a community, Twitch has Mixer beat. And honestly, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But I do see it getting better over at Mixer. So I think this is good.
Especially with the top
Twitcher.
Top
Twitcher. Thanks, Nathan.
Twitcher, yeah.
Yeah, I'm being made fun of Twitcher. I am not. I'm majestic.
With the top 2 and 3 streamers in the world heading over there, people will follow. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I would like to see is more of a community built, and I think it's going to happen here soon. But if anybody hasn't tried, give Mixer a try. For me, on the technical aspect of things, I loved it because there was just so many things I could do now. And for me, upping the audio quality, upping the video quality, that's what makes me happy.
So it was great for the advanced user that actually knows how to do everything. Yep,
yes,
exactly.
I like what Nathan just said. I like what Nathan just said. Community is an aspect that can change overnight. Technical infrastructure is a different story. Tomorrow is a different day.
Exactly. And I think when most streamers see the capability, well, here's the thing. On the technical side, most streamers don't even care. Mm-hmm. They just want to live stream. For me, you guys, for those that know me, I am constantly striving for how do I do this better? How do I make this sound better? How do I
Why do you think his name is Audio Crazy and not Audio Sane?
Yeah, you've seen my video. If you go look at my videos, I just recently, well, actually, no, I haven't got the video up yet. I am currently working on the video. I have literally made my wireless mics. These mics, I now have portable. My eventual Dan, I've already talked to him. I'm looking at making my entire video rig here portable. And the whole thing is I want to start doing conventions. I want to start doing that stuff. It's
Nerd Cave show coming to you.
Yes. And the cool thing is the reason why I do it is I love the technical side. So when it comes to Mixer, once I started playing with it, now I do like the way Twitch gives you more functionality on your page, and there's more on the video producer side, but I believe Mixer is going to get there. I really wish games will start cross-supporting between Twitch and Mixer, and I really think that is one thing that's really got, like, especially Borderlands 3, the Twitch integration. It's hard for me to play Borderlands 3 on Mixer because I like that whole Twitch integration.
It doesn't have that, yeah.
It's really cool. There's nothing, okay, except for when people sit there and take my badass guy, the badass mobs that come at me, and people automatically start buffing him. Have you seen that?
Yes, I did. So one time I did see when it was taking him away or whatnot.
Well, no. You get a badass, and then the people who are watching with the Twitch extension, there's 4 perks you can give them, and some of it's like, give them more health. So I'm fighting an even bigger badass.
Gotcha.
It's rude.
They can pump.
It's hilarious, but it's rude. I really think that a lot of companies are going to start taking notice. I would really like to see those that are doing Twitch integrations. Here's the one thing I would like to see. Especially like Borderlands 3, I really like to see them do a Mixer integration. The other thing I would like to see, Mixer, you devs with Mixer, do me a favor. Look at how we work with Twitch on OBS, where we get the Twitch integration where I can add in all the information here. I don't have to go to a web page. I don't even have to load a web browser. I can do everything. I can see chat on one tab. I can see the stream information on the other. Update it. That needs to be. You put that in Mixer. You work with the guys with OBS to integrate that. You're golden. Because it is so much better not to have to open a browser where I have to open up a browser, and as we know, Chrome eats up resources, GPU and CPU. And memory, which in my system is not that big of an issue. I got 64 gigs. Neater. But I just gotta say that every now and then. I got 64 gig of ECC memory. Neater. Yeah. But if I think, I know Mixer is mostly wants people to use the Xbox functionality in Windows and in the Xbox. No. Get that out of your minds. Yes, that makes it simple. But OBS and Slobs, those of you who don't know, Streamlabs OBS, derivative of OBS, we call it Slobs. For those of you, for Mixer really needs to work with that team and get that integration built into Streamlabs, because I don't need to have 3 monitors, the Mixer here, the OBS here, and my game here, because I've worked in positions in video for production stuff where I've got to work on multiple monitors, and it drives me freaking nuts. 2 screens, that's all I want. And there's no reason Mixer can't integrate in with OBS. Obviously it can be done. We've seen it be done. Make it happen. I really think that would be a major step forward, and that will really, really help a lot of streamers. I think their community stuff is interesting. I really like their chat functions. And what else? Have you played around with Mixer at all?
No, just watching.
I need to get you playing with the Mixer. She's sent me call confused. She's like,
right. I haven't streamed on it, but I have been watching a few streams on it recently.
All right.
Yeah.
So far,
it's been really good.
Well, we need to do Beard Plays again.
Yeah, Beard.
We haven't done a Beard Plays in a while, so we may do that.
It has been a while.
So, anyway, anybody else got any comments? Anyone, let me know.
I haven't seen any comments coming through.
Yeah. Like I said, I really think Mixer is going to put my current belief, and it's because 1, the technology behind it is solid, and 2, it's got Microsoft, so
they've got the money.
They've got money to throw at the problem. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. When Microsoft decides to go into stuff, no, they're not going to bulldozer over you. They're throwing the moon at you, and so I think it's going to be great. Honestly, people are worried. I'm not. It's just causing. Right now, we're seeing Twitch go, oh, we're doing this now, and we're doing this now.
All of a sudden.
All this stuff has now become a priority, and it's just like, it's about time, So, yeah. Anyway, where are we at on time? I know I've been battling on quite a bit.
4 minutes over the hour.
Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. So, well, I want to thank you guys for watching. I've had a blast tonight.
It was fun.
It was nice. I want to thank MsLuLu. Is that what we're going with? We're going with something. I can't.
I'm still trying to figure it out, but just Maria.
I'm figuring it out.
Just Maria.
Just Maria.
Someone's here.
Just Maria.
Maria. We got RetroObsessed, aka Tom.
It was great having you both
I
here.
still call you Retro Tom because I don't know.
That was my name for a while.
It falls off the tongue better.
Yeah.
RetroObsessed has too many syllables. I like it. It's how yeah. And over on Command Central, we have the Beard and Gary.
Me.
Which
Woohoo.
the Beard
Otherwise
is
There's
known
a
as
2-for-1.
the Human Dustbuster.
the Human Dustbuster. This
Yeah.
was all under my couch, believe it or not.
He was looking for his remote, and it just stayed there.
Car keys.
Okay, there you go.
All right. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm starting to get the hiccups, so I need to get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez, there they are. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Check us out next week, Tuesday night. I should have another video up this week. And thank you. We love you guys.
Good
You guys have a
night.
safe
Have a good one, guys.
and
Have a good
happy
one.
Halloween. And enjoy my majesticness.
Listening in the lights.